Our news today are like a well-diversified buffet. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, so come and fill your plate right here, right now. Greetings from me, you're watching WromWrom, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing and a regular news roundup, our weekly sim racing news. Thanks to all those who come here often, especially those who subscribe, and even more our patrons. My name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. There are many different things going on in sim racing at the moment, and that's why our news video is a bit diverse. No big thing happening, just many interesting small things. At the same time, we're preparing ourselves for NASCAR 25 or Project Motor Racing to arrive to our disk drive. So if you're more of a boutique sim racer expecting one or two big things, we invite you to stick with us and broaden your horizons with many different ones, starting with iRacing has released its Season 4 update, bringing what the company calls a complete re-architecture of its user interface along with 3 new vehicles and track improvements. The headline feature is the new Sim UI, which iRacing describes with some enthusiasm as being rebuilt from the ground up using modern technology, tools and design principles. While the marketing language is fairly typical for software updates, the changes do appear substantial. Users get resizable interface elements, improved tooltips and better customization options. The company promises this foundation will enable significant future innovation, though that's something we'll have to wait and see or not see. 3 new cars join the virtual garage: the Aston Martin Vantage GT3 Evo, the Ford Mustang GT4 and the Dallara IL15 that is powering Indy Next. All 3 come ready for rain racing and with AI opponents. The GT4 class received what iRacing calls a multifaceted performance, tires and physics overhaul. Essentially a comprehensive reworking that will likely require drivers to relearn these vehicles. Track enthusiasts get the new Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez from Mexico City with 7 different configurations. Several existing tracks, including Charlotte Motor Speedway and North Wilkesboro Speedway, have been completely rescanned and rebuilt. These are all part of their NASCAR refresh project. The update includes the usual extensive list of physics tweaks, AI improvements and bug fixes that we all expect. Notably, all the car setups are now obsolete for the updated GT4 vehicles due to physics changes. VR users with compatible headsets can now take advantage of eye-tracking rendering, which should improve performance by rendering higher detail only where you're actually looking. Normally I spend a long while going over the numbers in sim racing, but the truth this month is that the numbers are mostly stable, no big dips up or down, with BeamNG once again surpassing its numbers of the past. In the mostly warm and vacation-y August though, most of the numbers went down while being, for the most part, bigger and even double as much as the numbers last year. We don't have big soaring numbers like we've had since 2019, but a stable ecosystem with regular growth and steady upwards numbers. To me, this looks healthy and normal. What do you think? Bavarian SimTech are at it again and will present a new series of products to the world at the Sim Racing Expo this year, the Delta series. We'll sure ask them about it in depth, as we always do. We hope you are aware of the 0.3 version of Assetto Corsa Evo. What you may not be aware is that there is a beta branch where all the multiplayer testing is taking place, with Kunos asking everyone to pitch in with bug reports, ideas and criticism. And they are aware we sim racers can be an extremely opinionated lot, but they still ask for that. While their posting is extremely thin on details regarding what this means for Project Motor Racing, they have announced they will include IMSA to the sim. The Sim Gaming Expo closed its doors last Sunday after showing products or services by 50 companies, with most companies showing interest in next year's version, which we're told the organizers are already working on. Visitors could test the new wheels by Cube Controls, the new pedal, or should we say pedals, by Simulcube, and the new wheel by Huizenveld. Yes, those are the words, wheel and Huizenveld, in one and the same sentence, having to do with each other. We'll let you know as soon as we know when next year's Expo is going to take place. Endurance Motorsport series will let you drive together with other people in co-op mode, and you will be able to be the engineer and or driver together with your buddies. You will also be able to change the colors in the livery of your car, similar to what ACC has. Well, a bit deeper than that, as the colors can be layered to create nice graphic effects. A team will be able to have up to 10 players, with 3 of them being the drivers who will drive different stints, several mechanics and 1 engineer. As it's part and parcel of racing games and sims nowadays, there will be daily events and online races to be had too. Oh, and it will also bring a career mode. The tracks will be a mix of established real-life tracks like Le Mans, Spa or Monza, and tracks developed specifically for Endurance Motorsport series. Different weather conditions and 24-hour racing will also be a part of it from the start. Endurance Motorsport series is for now scheduled for early 2026, whatever that means. The latest patch for Wreckfest 2 focuses on keeping things running smoothly, with several crash fixes that should prevent the frustrating experience of the game freezing up during launch or when leaving events. Performance-wise, players should notice a reduced strain on their graphic cards thanks to lower video memory usage, always a welcome improvement for those running older hardware. The developers have also tweaked the novice AI difficulty to make it more beginner-friendly. Off-road driving gets some love, with surfaces that won't bog down vehicles quite as much, which should make those dirt track sections feel less punishing. Meanwhile, customization fans can now paint previously unpaintable parts of the switchbacks, bumper and grille. Track improvements include better collision detection for metal fencing and curbs at Cannon Hill, plus a fix for a shortcut exploit at Scrapyard Reavers that was presumably giving some players an unfair advantage. Community content creators will be pleased to hear that user-made tracks should be working properly again, and this fix appears twice in the changelog, suggesting it was either a particularly stubborn problem or the developers really wanted to emphasize they've addressed it. If you like what we're doing here on WromWrom and want to support us, it's easy, just a few clicks. Like, subscribe and set the notification bell. Takes less than a Hamilton pit stop. Thanks for your support. Automobilista 2 dropped 2 patches to their 1.6.7 version. They address a mixed bag of technical issues and bring some fine-tuning adjustments that should improve the overall experience. On the stability front, developers have tackled some crash-prone areas, including fixing a problem that could cause the sim to freeze for users with certain Thrustmaster display devices during multiplayer races. They've also cleaned up some visual bugs like duplicate position numbers appearing in race results. The physics department has been busy with what they're calling further adjustments to various elements, nothing revolutionary, just incremental tweaks. Multiple car models received small handling updates, from the Alpine A110 GT4's brake adjustments to tire tweaks across several Formula and Touring car categories. The AI opponents got some attention too, with new driver roasters and calibration passes for several car classes. Meanwhile, the audio team addressed some inconsistencies in engine sound pitch. Visual improvements include updated track side cameras at major circuits like Barcelona and Indianapolis, plus some cosmetic touches like new liveries and cockpit details. The F Ultimate Gen 2 notably received a thorough visual refreshment with extra dirt and updated materials. A quick follow-up patch addressed some issues the main update apparently created, including incorrectly disabled anti-roll settings and various small fixes to specific car models.